Welcome to our Cleancast today. Thanks for joining us. I want to talk to you today about time. Have you ever said or had someone say to you, I just didn't have time to do that? We've probably all said that, haven't we? Just don't have the time. Just haven't had time to do that. There's just not enough hours in the day for me to get all this done. Well, I'm going to make a profound statement for you. And in fact, I hope you have a pencil and paper with you while you're watching this, because this is really profound. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Here's my profound statement. We all have the same number of hours each day. That's so profound, let me repeat that. We all have the same number of hours each day. So, some of us don't have time. Some of us do have time. What do you do with those hours? What do we do with the hours that we have is what makes the difference, isn't it? And how far we get and where we go. You know, I had 1979, I went to a BSCAI convention in Dallas, Texas. And there our featured speaker was a gentleman by the name of Thomas Connellan. And he said a phrase there that has stuck with me. In fact, I had it framed and put in my office. He said, "There is no use doing well that which you should not be doing at all." Think about that. There's no use doing well that which you should not be doing at all. How many things do you do and do I do every day that we don't need to be doing? That we shouldn't even be doing? That don't even fall within the realm of what we should be doing as a executive or as a manager or as a supervisor capacity that we're in? Think about that. I went home from that convention. I made a lot of changes. You know, I was still the guy that was standing over the secretary as she was opening the mail to see what the checks were that come in. And then I had to take them to the bank. Why? Why? What was I looking for? What color of checks they came in? They were going to be the same color. They were going to be the same amount whether I opened them or whether Joyce opened them, right? So why was I doing that? I went through that whole scenario. I went through the whole, what am I doing every day after that particular presentation that he made at the convention. So what are you doing that you shouldn't be doing at all? In my travels and in my work as consultant to a lot of cleaning companies, facilities companies in the country, this is the one thing that gets in the way of their progress more than anything else. I find CEOs doing things that sometimes they're doing things that they could get a high school student to come in and do for relatively small wages, but they're doing them because why? They've always been doing them. And if you've always been doing it that way, you've probably been doing it wrong. So think about that. What are you doing that you shouldn't be doing at all? We're barely now into the new year, into 2016. And so I guess my question to you is, what are you doing that you should not be doing at all? I'd suggest you keep a log. Just do it. Just humor me here. For 1 week, keep a log and see how you spend your time. The average working person, the average person who works 8 hours a day actually wastes 2.5 hours of those 8 doing either nothing or things they shouldn't be doing. 2.5 hours. You're probably saying to me, Dick, but I'm not average. Okay. Would you say maybe you're wasting an hour a day? Is that fair? If you're wasting an hour a day, that's 12.5% of the work day. What could you do with another 12.5% of your day? Or if you're even one of those that's wasting 2.5 hours and you just don't want to live up to it, and maybe you'll find out if you'll keep this log for a week. Think about what you could do with those 2.5 hours, with that hour. Want to get more done this year? Want to get more done? Start managing your time more efficiently. You'll accomplish a lot more. Remember the words of Thomas J. Connellan. There's no use doing well that which you should not be doing at all. And remember the profound statement I gave you earlier in this Cleancast. We all have the same number of hours in a day. How do you choose to use them? Thanks for watching us today. See you next time.